Zero tolerance for criminal aliens. Zero.
The video that we have for you today from CNN, it's sure to leave you speechless. You'll get that in just a second. It features Republican strategist and CNN contributor Scott Jennings, who faces brutally honest questions from the panel over at Newsnight with Abby Phillips. But there's one question that you'll see in just a second. It stops one of Trump's most reliable apologists right in his tracks. And I hope we can look at this exchange as possibly indicative of a growing recognition of the race baiting and lie spreading that have become the go-to tentpoles for the Trump campaign.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Senator Vance, what do you say to Haitian Americans and Haitian immigrants who say spreading false claims about them put their lives at risk?
Well, I don't think that no one has spread false claims. What they've said is that a small migrant community, 20,000, so it's big for the city of Springfield, but it's small compared to all Haitians in the United States of America, that small migrant community has caused a lot of problems. It's led to higher rates of communicable diseases. That's a verifiable fact. It's led to animals disappearing. Many of my constituents have said that has been happening. It's led to higher home prices. That is a verifiable fact. So this influx has led to a lot of
But you said that immigrants have eaten animals, and city officials have said that that's not true.
City officials have said that's not true. That's not actually accurate. The city manager said there's no verifiable evidence. A lot of residents on the ground have said that there is.
And Scott Jennings had to put his money where his mouth is recently on CNN to address the question of the very human price of perpetuating such Trump-endorsed lines of hate. Well, this gentleman in Springfield explains it better than anyone.
They are scared for their lives. Some of them are asking me, even yesterday I got a friend calling me asking me if he has to leave because he's scared for his life. So another friend told me that it seems that he would have had some family coming to visit him, but it seems that he gonna welcome them in Columbus or Dayton because it is not safe right now for him in Springfield.
So it's time for a little accountability, right? Well, as you're about to see in just a second, and as Scott Jennings' deafening response proves, there is no accounting for Trump's racism, and there's no quarter anymore for those who would nod politely as it happens, or laugh it off as Trump being Trump. Isn't his sarcasm endearing? No, let's see exactly, verbatim, get ready to quote him. Let's watch what Scott Jennings has to say for himself and for his party leader.
When he said that, he wasn't being sarcastic, he wasn't being hyperbolic, he was amplifying a conspiracy theory that I think you would agree puts a target on the back of Haitian immigrants and that it is based on racism. Would you agree on that?
Anti-black racism will be more pointed.
Do you think that if there were 20,000 Scandinavians that had been sent to Springfield, people would be saying that they're eating cats and dogs and geese?
I'm not going to answer for him, for his memes, or anything else. But I am.
But I'm asking you: do you think that conspiracy is based on racism?
Because
I mean, it's an
because I'm not going to answer. I don't know.
That was a long pause, Scott. I mean,
because I don't know the answer, and I'm not going to sit here and answer for somebody. I don't talk to Donald Trump about what the motivations are, and I don't answer to you either.
But Scott, what is the answer for you?
But the bottom line is
trying to give you a thoughtful answer.
But the bottom line:
20,000 Scandinavians can't be wrong. Different standards applied based upon the color of your skin, so it would seem. And that's just what Trump not only believes, it's what he really holds dear. And for those of you who would hold Trump dear by virtue of your lack of virtue, then you too must warmly embrace his debased values and disregard for the value of human life unless it can somehow turn a profit for him. Well, laugh it off, explain it away, roll your eyes at the silly antics of that guy. Well, if you live to be 100, you'll never wash off the orange stain of cavorting with black hearts, like Donald Trump and his brother from another mother, uber a-hole and racist, Roy Cohn.
Trump was in his mid-20s. The U.S. government was suing Trump, his father Fred, and their company for allegedly discriminating against minorities who wanted to rent apartments from them. Around that time, Donald Trump had a fateful first meeting with a New York legend.
In a very down moment, Donald Trump went to a nightclub in Manhattan called Le Club, where he happened to meet Roy Cohn, who was famous for having defended Senator Joseph McCarthy back in the 1950s in the communist hunting days.